had on it. They were all singing from the same hymn sheet. All of the utility was just completely perfect, and Ascillion was really pulling the strings.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you could tell that they've been practicing this map. Yeah. They came into it with a game plan and they were able to execute that perfectly. Looking ahead at Ancient, this is a map that Copenhagen Flames, they have a lot of confidence on. It's one of their favorite maps to play. And I think there's a chance here maybe they can show us a bit more about the form that we expect from them. It's going to be Apeks starting on the CT side and Copenhagen Flames going to be starting on that T side. We'll see if they can open it up here with the pistol.
Yeah, I mean, the scary thing you've got is, if you're a Copenhagen Flames player and also fan, is the fact that Apeks looks so dominant and they can just carry through that momentum. And they head on to Ancient, the most CT-sided map in the pool. Flames, they need to start getting rounds on the board early. They need to kind of brush themselves down and really reset. But we know these teams, they know that they grind out consistently. Copenhagen Flames, notoriously one of the teams of 2021 to really break out onto the upper circuit. And they're looking to do so right now and just really cement themselves here. This A bomb site is completely under their control. The rotations, they are coming in. It's going to be a 4 versus 5 retake.
Yes, Cillian, he's got an advanced position, but it's immediately shut down by Zyphon. And now just jkaem and chawzyyy. They have to find a way back into this, and they're not going to do it. Zyphon and HooXi shutting them out. So a great start here from Copenhagen Flames. HooXi in particular, 3 kills there in the round for him. Already off to a much better start here on their map pick of Ancient. That's what they've got to do. They've just got to, step past that last map, reset, get that mental back into a good place, and come into this Ancient map, your home map, a map that you really enjoy playing, feeling a bit more confident, knowing that you can win this map, and then take us to overpass eventually. Gonna have the full buy into this round, and Apeks, they've decided to force.
They have mid control. It looks like it wants to be taken, but HooXi, he spots the shadow. Already got 4 times the kills than he did on Dust 2. Really lovely start for him. It's good to see on that T side. Although losing one of the players, Apeks, they have taken ground. They have reclaimed this mid position. With Copenhagen Flames, they got their sights set more towards Cave and this B-bomb site.
Yeah, Yavi's gotten a really deep position here. There's actually no one really on side. They're all just playing here towards CT. The smokes are going to come in and the flash is going to force all these CT players off. Even though there's so many here, the entire team here, in fact, they can't get a look in at all, and they're actually going to back out. Looks like they're already opting for potentially a save. They've just given up the site. They're spreading out, looking to find any lurkers in the site. It's given for free.
I mean, I think it makes sense to a certain extent. Obviously, Apeks, they have forced into this one. They have got the Kevlar and the Deagles, so they're putting themselves in the best position going forward, especially into the next. Just going to build their bank balance. If they can get away with 4 players alive, that means that there's obviously 4 more pistols that they don't have to repurchase. It means they're working with the stronger weaponry. chawzyyy, that's a lovely shot on towards Yabi. The Copenhagen Flames, they're putting the gears into motion. They have unlocked the B bomb site, as well as A in the past 2 rounds. So show that they're confident in all areas of the map, and hopefully they can bounce back.
Roy here, flexing experience on Ancient, has a gold Mac 10 with Ancient sticker on it, plus the Copenhagen Flames and G2 logos. That's from the major last year in Stockholm. Showing that experience that they have. They've played at the top level on this map. They can take down Apeks here. And they're off to a great start already. Now Apeks probably just going to opt to hold on to the weapons they've got. 4 Deagles can still have another shot here with this free round. Then the real challenge will be the next round when the actual rifles come out. Still an opportunity here. We'll see what they could do. Well-timed shot there. Does a bit of damage. Not enough to find ahead. And that's mid-control now given up for Copenhagen Flames. Apeks, they've actually opted to stack towards B, which is not where this bomb looks to be heading.
You can see how diligent Copenhagen Flames are with dropping their utility, clearing out every single angle over towards Donut. Often a difficult area to clear, especially with maybe 1 or 2 CTs lurking with the pistols, but not to be the case. As you just said, Apeks, they elect to go for this B-bomb site. That's where they put all of their forces. In Copenhagen Flames, the A-bomb site's completely empty, so they will be able to plant it. Another round being gathered early. It's a really good start for this T side.
Yeah, not the most exciting Counter-Strike, but you understand why. better off saving onto this armor so that you don't have to invest it into the next round, particularly Stiko and jkaem with that head armor. Definitely want to hold on to that. The deagle's less important, but certainly nice to have that sidearm in play. Roy has a chance to play spoiler here. Going to spot them. Don't know if I fancy his chances long range here, the Mac-10 versus 4 deagles. Dude, they're actually going to run through to spawn. Just trying to hold on to them. I love this moving as a pack, this deagle hunting squad. And Roy, he's the hunter, but he might just about turn into the hunted if he swings this corner. And he does indeed. jkaem takes his head clean off.
I don't even want the Mac-10. They don't want to risk it at all. nawwk can immediately purchase that AWP. And we are into the first gun round. Copenhagen Flames, especially Yabby and nicoodoz, are actually going to retain some of these SMGs. Might indicate a little bit of a faster play. We saw that Apeks, when actually it was the gun round for Copenhagen Flames, the first one of Dust 2, they just really took the pace to them. Might be something similar here as mid-control. Well, it looked to be Yabby, but because he was so blind by his team's flashbang, he actually burns alive. And now Stiko, he can just swing out, but zyphon wins out the duel. nawwk is here in quick rotation, no, but the A bomb site is completely compromised by Flames.
Yeah, nawwk here towards Temple, though, he can be an absolute menace. We saw how strong he was on that Dust 2 map. And Asilion actually going to swing out and find Royce. That's a freebie. chawzyyy, he's on this flank as well. There's a timer here. Copenhagen Flames have to be careful. Are they going to be ready for this flank? I don't think so. chawzyyy going to find nicoodoz. HooXi sitting in the smoke. Good for one. Is aware that more players are here. Swings out. Almost gets the spray onto both. jkaem with 2 HP manages to take him down. That got very, very scary there. But Apeks do get their first round on the board.
Yeah, nice little protocol coming in. They had the flashes lined up to flash Asilion through the smoke. He takes the kill and gets back out. Groups with the rest of his teammates. He's then attracted the attention towards CT. It means that chawzyyy can activate over towards A main. Really nice fundamentals coming in from Apeks. They're playing disciplined Counter-Strike, and it gets them their first round on this CT side.
Stiko looking like he's going for something a bit more aggressive too. And I'm just going to be throwing a grenade out, keeping them at bay towards A main. Mid-control taken for the CTs. Looks like they're happy to contest this round after round. jkaem going for some of these sprays. We've seen how effective these can be in the past. Roy on the other side, just trying to avoid any spray coming through. chawzyyy, the one that's going to get caught here. Actually, Roy swinging out as nawwk. He has an opportunity to find the trade, but misses the shot. The volley's going to force him back as well. He has to fall back to B, and now Roy, he's got such an advanced position. He can really afford to go for a split here. HooXi tries to find a kill. nicoodoz gets the trade once Asilion takes him down. Now we're into this 3-on-4. Javi has been brought really low, but Roy, he's the one to watch. He's gotten all the way through here into CT. nawwk's aware of it, but he's managed to sneak past. Huge timing here. You can see the bomb. It's on its way to A. They know it's open, even though there's this player sitting in donut.
It's a little bit weird here with the rotations because nawwk temporarily looked away, and that was the window that Roy activated in towards Temple. Stiko's undetected though. They don't really know he's here, but it might not matter because they're just going to completely avoid him anyway. This deep smoke from CT allows them a lot of room. They're not actually going to smoke off donut. They don't have the utility to do so. Instead, it was going to be the flashbang, but Stiko drops the bomb. Hold on a second. This could still fall into Apeks' favour, but nicoodoz is holding the line with the AWP, and he collects onto nawwk as well. It's just the lurk plate of jkaem left, but he's got such low HP.
Oh, that nade almost does it on the nicoodoz. 2 HP. I feel like that's the second time today we've seen a grenade leave someone with 2 HP. Very unlucky. If he got that kill, he might have thought about giving it a look in, although it still wouldn't have been the favourable situation for him. And a great read here from Copenhagen Flames. They find that opening. Roy manages to slip through into CT. Drops that smoke, and Stiko is aware of what's going on, but only able to find that low HP play of Yabby, and then all these rest of the Copenhagen Flame players, they can just swing into sight, find a kill, and then nicoodoz on that angle. Too easy for him. So it's going to be 4 on the board here on the T side as well, which, you know, we know that is the more difficult side, so it's a good start to be in. Plus, Apeks now, all they've got is this M4, and the money, it's not really there to go for a full investment.
Yeah, nawwk actually missing that shot on towards middle. You can see the discipline coming in because Apeks are playing such a safe style of Counter-Strike that rather than just potentially holding the line and waiting for Roy to come in through the red position, he actually just runs all the way back to B. So it's a lot of space that has been given up for a trade of keeping himself alive, and that's the cost of the round. It's a sunk cost investment for Apeks. It doesn't quite pay off. jkaem on this sole M4, just getting boosted up towards the B ramp. Just trying to peer down. But Flames hit the brakes. They slow down. Just waiting for any aggression. But meanwhile, jkaem and nicoodoz, they're extended in towards middle with the utility.
Yeah, they're just taking their time here. jkaem, he wants to make a play. He's got that rifle. If he can find an opening here, there's a chance here. Or has the opportunity. Swings out and finds Roy. That smoke is perfect as well. There's no trade potential. So now that's a rifle that can be picked up by one of these CTs. It's going to force the rest of the Ts to activate. You can see they're coming through Donut now. And chawzyyy, he's in the perfect spot. Takes off the head of nicoodoz. He's darting around here trying to find jkaem. jkaem does get the kill though. Meanwhile, zyphon and HooXi have been brought low. Stiko, he's doing a huge amount of work here. jkaem drops the bomb as well. It's just both of these two T players left. Barely any HP on either of them. Stiko, he only has a P250, but that's all he needs. Oh, it's actually not quite enough. 2 HP, but jkaem, he's going to find the kill. And now HooXi all alone here, going to get taken up by Astillion. And off the back of the half buy with this saved M4, Apeks are able to pull it through.
Yeah, you called it, Lucy. You said jkaem, he wants to look to make this play. Lovely setup, and he actually walks through the Molotov. But the kill one towards Shelf and isolating the Copenhagen Flames player towards the back of B. All that means is it kind of funnels Flames into that position where they've got the mid control previous. It goes, okay, guys, we're going to have to go through Donut now. That's all the map control we have left, but they're not ready for that deagle. It buys enough time. jkaem can then rotate in and drop the bomb, and what a really nice round for them to pick up. Tactical pause being called now for the Flames. It's at the expense of their bank balance. Just trying to check and just trying to figure out what they want to do going into round number 7. This will potentially be... It's actually going to be a force. Roy, he's elected to go for this Mac 10. HooXi's bought a lot of utility off the back of his Tech 9, and Copenhagen Flames, they're looking to bring it right back.
Yeah, feels like this might be a quick one here. They're all indicating that they're going towards the B site, Roy at the front with the Mac 10 leading the charge. AK in tow. Going to be moving up towards lane here, taking a bit of control. Not a full rush here, just going to be taking control towards lane. chawzyyy, he's holding this position towards Shelf. Can't open this one up. Ooh, this nade, that could be juicy. It's going to fly through, but it is dodged by jkaem. Hits the edge of the door instead. jkaem and Roy, they're kind of on opposite side to each other here. Roy's going to get flashed through and not find anything. jkaem very close to comfort here, but Astillion, he's the one that's going to activate alongside Stiko. zyphon gets 1 kill, but it's not enough. jkaem also takes down Roy. So now it's just HooXi and nicoodoz left. nicoodoz trying to take this duel, but the deagle, it's not going to do it. And now HooXi, he's left alone in the 1-on-4, going to find the kill onto Stiko. He's having a good game here on Ancient. There is definitely a chance for him to piece this together. Still a minute left on the clock, and he can collect that bomb. A little bit worried about any sort of flank. And now, looks like Rap's going to be where this contest comes through. There's a chance here. The spray, it's awkward. He can't do the damage. The damage gets done to him. And now trying to find this kill. But jkaem, he's just bouncing back and forth, not giving him anything, and then eventually takes off his head.
It's just nice protocol again from Apeks. You see the double swing coming in. Stiko is there with the immediate trade towards that B ramp. And they survive the force buy that Copenhagen Flames challenge them with. Going to have to be an eco now on this T side. I think the real question is, Lucy, how many T rounds is actually enough for the Flames? Because I think it just highlights how CT-sided this map is when you're looking at 4 rounds on the T side and I'm like, okay, that's actually quite a good half already.
Yeah, it says a lot about the situation of this map. You know, if Copenhagen Flames can get to 6, I mean, that feels quite good, right? So they're already off to a pretty flying start here. Apeks going to be looking to really solidify their lead, although it's been their T sides that have been really impressive. So we'll see how this one's going to pan out. Looks like they're all just sort of sitting back at the moment. Maybe try and just waste some of that utility. Keep the economy honest of Apeks. Just jumping around in sport at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, this does 2 things. It acts as a natural 2-minute timeout for them just to reassess their options. It also wastes the utility. You quite rightly said that Apeks are just throwing all around the map. It just lets them talk, it lets them reset. We saw, I think Astralis used to employ this a few times, where they just have the Glocks, they just sit in their spawn, they just talk about what's going on.
Yeah, I remember an iconic clip, actually. It was at one of the majors when Zeus did this, right?
Yeah.
It was on Train. And it's just, yeah, just takes that moment for the pep talk. So it's a good use of that time. Looks like Asilion is going to be the one that does eventually get tested. They are going to try and give this one a look in. 30 seconds left on the clock. The setup is here towards the B site for all these CT players. There are 3 here, ready to spray down these Ts as they come flying through. nicoodoz actually does find one. That's all they're good for. And so now the scoreline gets evened up 4 apiece.
Well, I guess the next question is, A, what were they talking about? And B, will it come into good effect? Copenhagen Flames, they can now buy into this. No AWP, quite notably for nicoodoz. There's just simply not enough finances to support it. Meanwhile, nawwk will have a big green of his own. Just going to post in towards middle. Apeks done well at gathering this control really early, then capitalizing upon it. Meanwhile, on the B side of the map, the Flames, it looked like they wanted to go towards cave, but that Molotov, it's been put down at the perfect moment.
Ooh, that's 2 smokes to get extinguished there, so that's not the best use of utility. Gonna need those ones a little bit later. jkaem, he's got this really advanced position here. It often is flashed off or cleared, but has a chance to really disrupt things, particularly if Stiko can kind of bait him in here. Actually, it's ramp where a bit of the action might be about to take place. The flashes are coming through, but activation not going to happen. nicoodoz playing very safe here. Asilion, he's not going to swing out just yet. You see the CTs, they're rotating all the way across the map, just moving back and forth. Not really sure how Copenhagen Flames want to end this.
Yeah, that's a really good point. And with that smoke being deployed towards middle, they've only got 1 left for a potential execute. Zyphon is just holding the line for any aggression. Meanwhile, once again, this mid control looks to go begging, but chawzyyy, he eliminates one of the threats. He's just going to get out of dodge, but he knows that Yabby might potentially be there. It looks to be a B split, but hang on a second, the bomb, it needs to be picked up as Deco's just dropped another player. That's Zyphon over towards the shell position. There's only 30 seconds left, and there's nicoodoz is left all alone in towards this position. They can't grab the bomb. A little bit of a blunder there for the Flames that allows Apeks to capitalize. They take the score lead. The words just didn't want to come out there for a second.
That's the word.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a weird round. I don't think there's any other way to sum that up, right? Like, it looked like Copenhagen Flames, they were playing this very passive, just looking for an opening, trying to find some sort of way in, but the bomb is all the way back over and kind of near T spawn, near elbow there. There's no T players with it. Once Stiko finds that kill, it's kind of on an island there, and the clock has already ticked so far down that they can't recover it in time. They start to scramble, and then they just get picked out of the air 1 by 1. This round, though, going to just be deagles. We'll see if they can take some heads off. This is pretty nice deagle kills so far. chawzyyy going to take the head off of HooXi. Has a good angle here to find some more. Going to be swinging out. And jkaem, he's going to activate. Lovely transfer, and then flicks around 180 to take down Roy as well. Really showing his superstar status here on the Apeks squad. Brought in to be that star rifler. 12 for 1 at the moment for jkaem.
And you look at the Flames scoreboard as well, then you've got some potential issues. Yabby's going 2 and 8. Roy's 1 for 7. It's not ideal, if I'm being completely honest with you. You want those players to be like the driving forces. They're the ones that are the highest rated so far. They're going for a purple patch of form. nicoodoz, he is going 4 to 6, but he hasn't actually been able to be on the AWP just yet. Looks like his finances will supplement that, though, into the next. But Apeks, with a string of rounds in a row, they're looking a lot more comfortable here than they first did.
Yeah, it's great stuff from Apeks. And such clean rounds as well. Look at the bank balances. 10k across the board, except for chawzyyy, who's got a meager 8.8. So really in a great position here for the rest of the half. Obviously, we did touch on this earlier. It is a map where the CT half is expected to get quite a high score, and double digits isn't an uncommon place for it to end. And there's only 2 rounds in it at the moment, so plenty of room for Copenhagen Flames to jump back, and particularly with nicoodoz now picking up that orb, that could be an opener.
You'd hope so. You see that he is actually positioning towards B ramp. He's trying to get a pick in. That's where jkaem kind of lives, over towards this cave area. Spam, it's going to just miss the mark, but meanwhile, over towards middle, Yabby's been digged down low to the utility. As soon as I say the spam, it kind of goes missing. Roy's already just brought down so low because of it. It's just crazy how much damage you can do through these wood panels.
Ooh, Roy's going to catch the timing there. jkaem on the reload, kind of sitting stuck in the hallway there.
Okay.
How is he avoiding all these bullets time after time? Stiko burning out as well. Roy getting away with daylight robbery here towards cave. And now he's got this advanced position. He can hold this angle. Stiko's going to deliver the kill for free. And Roy, we mentioned he was a player that needs to start popping off, and he's off to a good start here, finding 2 in the round already. chawzyyy, the only CT here to defend. Going to get smoked off as well, so Roy looking to spam through that, maybe looking for another opening. Good spam from chawzyyy. They brought all these players so low over the course of this game, but just not able to actually find any kills through these spams.
Yeah, no, they're not. And then I'm saying about how much damage that jkaem's doing, and then Roy just walks through the smoke and eliminates him, and then immediately the B ramp push gets punished by nicoodoz. So it's just advantages being given over to the Flames, and that allows them to unlock this B bomb site. You saw even Stiko just rotating in, and Roy catching him off guard. Lovely couple of kills for him, and Apeks, potentially the makers they're undoing. jkaem is sticking around for quite a while there, just trying to spam through and do as much damage as he can. But that will be Copenhagen Flames' 5th on the board.
Came so close as well with that spam. It looked like jkaem on that last little spam he did. It looked like that was going to hit Roy, but Roy just playing with fire there, just on the edge of where it can be banged, and manages to find that opening. So great stuff from him. We know, we do often see Roy playing the inverse, playing jkaem's role there and doing that spam himself. So he knows how it plays out on the CT side, knows how to counter that. Does a good job there. We're going to see that timeout now coming through from Apeks. Good time to call that. Don't want to let Copenhagen Flames run away with too many more rounds here. Timeout can be a bit of a momentum breaker. They can also discuss if they want to change anything up, make any movements around the map. nawwk is someone I'm looking to maybe step up a little bit. We saw how dominant he was on Dust 2. Been a little bit quiet here. Hasn't really needed to jump off when you've got players like jkaem for 12 for 2. But still, would like to see him maybe find some openers, maybe go for some aggressive peaks and change things up a bit on this Apeks CT side.
One thing Copenhagen Flames are doing well, and it's been like a consistent factor for them, is just retaking middle. You see that Apeks are putting attention towards it once again early. In fact, it's just going to be a pace change. Copenhagen Flames, they're just barreling into this bomb site. Roy, he eliminates Stiko towards Donut. That grenade, it potentially could have been well placed, but chawzyyy is here. Potentially could spam, but actually catches out the lurk. Good information from his teammate in jkaem over towards Candles. And now it's a 3 versus 4 retake. Utility is being primed, but hang on a second. chawzyyy, he's found another one through the smoke. This round, it's definitely not done yet.
Yeah, jkaem's going to get flashed through here, so he's in a good position. This molly, it's going to molly off. nicoodoz, he has to be pushed out here. Gets spammed down by chawzyyy as well. A great round from him. Now Roy, the man that opened it up, he has to close it. Finds the first, but can't quite find the second. The bomb, it's going to get defused. And Apeks, they're going to find their 7th.
Yeah, one absolutely perfect retake from them as well. chawzyyy finding a couple of players through the smoke, and more importantly, jkaem's dropping the flashbangs for a silly, and his IGL just to set him up and flash him through. That's the player you want making the plays, and he does double up as well. Clinical retake. They cleared every position. A lovely detail on the Molotov to get nicoodoz off the posted angle. Everything that could have went right in that round did for Apeks, and the Copenhagen Flames is back to square one.
Yeah, and you can see they do still have enough for the full buy here. So can pull out all those rifles across the board. Off the virtue of that bomb plant, plus the loss bonus that has been racked up over the last few rounds. On the Apeks side, still got money for days, despite losing the last couple. Well, they won the last one, but losing the few before that. Still got plenty there to be able to purchase. nawwk can buy a couple of AWPs if he wishes to. Haven't seen the double AWP come out actually for Apeks yet. That's something that they were doing a lot on Dust 2. We saw Stiko on that second op, often towards the B site, holding down with that. or towards mid as well. Not something we're seeing on the Apeks side here on Ancient, though. So I wonder if that's something that'll get picked up, because that can often be employed for that defensive line over to A, because you can leave that sole player there with the op. See if that's something they opt to do with all this extra cash at any rate.
We're just going to have a technical pause here because the player is just restarting his PC. So hopefully that won't take too long. And there we are. As soon as I say it, actually the round's just going to begin. That's what the pause was about, folks. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, AAWP is an interesting concept, but I think due to the fact that Apeks are taking middle just with a couple of players and they're just trying to take it so early, I think that kind of counteracts if they do pull out this second sniper. Certainly something to consider, though, considering Copenhagen Flames are really good at retaking mid late on. They will be purchasing into this. nicoodoz will have this AWP, as aforementioned. He's going to peek in towards B ramp. We know, the Apeks, they do like to push down this position, and once again, they find the success. It's an early man advantage and a lot of control being gathered. jkaem finds Roy through the smoke, and Gabby's going to try and join his teammates, but that's where nawwk's holding over towards Donut. This round, it's quickly just capitulated away from the Flames.
Yeah, jkaem is actually going to go down in mid, though. It looked like he had a chance of fighting Zyphon there. Locked onto him, but just couldn't hit the shot in time. Stiko, he's going to activate, finds the first. HooXi, too many targets to hit. chawzyyy takes him down. Now that's 8 on the board for Apeks. They've won this half. How many more rounds, though, can they get?
If I was them, I'd hope for the rest of them. 10-5.
Yeah, that'd be a good place.
Pretty good,
yeah.
I'm really, honestly, I'm so impressed with how well Apeks are doing at trading out these kills. You literally just saw it as a really good example on mid. It's like Stiko hits the deck, chawzyyy insta-swing punishes. Really good fundamentals coming in time and time again, and that's what you look to. You look for consistency here. Apeks are trying to break out. They're a wild card coming into this, and they're really actually proving why they deserve to potentially be at IEM Dallas.
Yeah, exactly. This is their chance to play at a tier 1 event on LAN. It's a huge opportunity for this team, for all these teams, but for a team like Apeks, which, they've mostly been playing sort of the smaller events so far, it's a great chance for them to shine, particularly as they came through as this kind of wildcard last spot. Looking pretty solid here on Copenhagen Flames map pick. Minutes still left on the clock, bit of utility being thrown towards the B side. It's a bit of a spread here from the T's. They're sort of all over the map at the moment, looking for any ground they can gather. And nawwk, he's actually repositioned into cave. This could capture them off guard. This AWP at this close angle could be a huge disruptor here if Roy decides to swing on this. And look, he's thinking about it. nawwk, he's holding the line, but the molly, it comes through. He doesn't want to stick to it. He did spot them, though, so they have the info. They know these players are ready to come through. HooXi's actually going to find jkaem just spamming through the wall to take him down. That's a huge kill. chawzyyy finds the lurk in mid, and Astilion, he's got everything to do here. Closed in from all angles. Can't find the kill, so nicoodoz swings out from ramp and takes him down. And now nawwk, all on his shoulders with this AWP, tucked into the corner here. Gonna try and dodge these bullets. Stiko, he's come for reinforcements. The smokes are down. With chawzyyy going down, though, this retake becomes really, really difficult.
And that's just a perfect execute from Copenhagen Flames. For Apeks, they're trying to replicate the perfect retake. Stiko and nawwk in this 2 versus 3 situation after eliminating a player towards that pocket position. HooXi's just trying to spam and cause as much disruption as he can. And the flashbang, whilst it was good initially, Roy's playing anti-flash. So Stiko hits the deck. It's all left onto nawwk. He can't convert any of the kills. Copenhagen Flames, they do get a 6th round on this T side. Lovely Molotov to get nawwk off the angle towards cave. It allowed them to have more space when coming into that execute, and it just worked out perfectly.
Yeah, it's a Molotov we're seeing a lot more now being deployed, just because it's becoming quite common for someone to be holding that angle, particularly with the AWP. It works perfectly there to great effect, making nawwk have to fall back, and then the side take can come through. Now into the final round of this half. Copenhagen Flames, they have bounced back here. 6 rounds already and a chance to get 7, especially if nicoodoz can find the opener here. chawzyyy is good for the trade, though. He's going to continue to push down as well. Could potentially continue this aggression. Is going to try to, but HooXi, he's holding for it. And now jkaem, he wants some of the action, but goes down as well after finding 1. So now we're into this 2-on-3. nawwk with the AWP. He could find Jabby, but the angle, it's not favored for him. Now Stiko alone in the 1v3 to get Apeks their 9th.
Yep. And as soon as you say that, he can't get it done. Yabby delivers a quick headshot, and Copenhagen Flames, they take 7 rounds on their T side. Pretty good haul overall, but join us after the break, and we're going to see the second half of Ancient in just a couple of minutes.
And welcome back, everybody, to the second half of this second map between Copenhagen Flames and Apeks. The winner of this series, they continue their lower bracket run here in the closed qualifiers for IEM Dallas. The loser, they sadly will not be joining us. And jkaem, he's going to go down immediately. Good start here from Stiko, finding that opening kill. As this bomb, it looks like it's getting ready to go straight back into middle. They're going to call that one off. As I call off that call. And everyone regroups, everyone resets.
And that's off the back of Vasilian getting so much space over here towards Cave. But Roy, oh, hang on a second. While Vasilian pushes over towards this short position, Roy can shut them down because he's in towards Pocket. And as they walk past, he's going to hear all the footsteps. Stiko's holding the line, but actually Roy, oh, he nearly flubs the shot, but that means there's a fast flank on the cards. But chawzyyy takes out the threat in the first instance. They still have to deal with Roy, and that's jkaem's responsibility. It looked a tiny little bit scary there, but Apeks, they will convert the pistol.
What a fantastic lurk, just finding that opening into the B side. Really solid stuff there. Stiko finds that opening kill, and that forces the rotation over to A. You can see they were interested in committing. The bomb was there, all of the team. But then Vasilian, he just finds the opening, just walks into the site. And that's B open for business. Roy, he had the chance to spoil everything, but he gets taken out after only getting the 1 kill. So Apeks, they take out the pistol round here. Gonna have the full buy into this round. And Copenhagen Flames, they've opted to play this one safely. Just the USPs. They know how much is on the line here and don't want to risk going for the full investment.
So instead, they're taking aggression down towards B ramp. It's a slow train as CT is just trickling down into this position. But Apeks, they got their sights firmly set on A. About to find out that none of the Copenhagen Flames players reside over here. Instead, it's going to be a stack in towards the shelf position. chawzyyy is just holding firm. 17-7 right now. Lovely performance from him. But the bomb can be planted. Utility, it has been put down. And on paper, this should be a very clean round for Apeks. But the USPs running into Donut with full force. Got to be careful that Apeks don't get overwhelmed.
Yeah, the smoke down going to deny any sort of crazy antics to begin with. jkaem, ooh, it's awkward there. Does get digged down, but finds the kill. And now Nook can just try and clean this up. Yeah, he does find one. They don't want to lose too many AKs here. Stiko, he's good. He takes down 2 more. Ooh, nicoodoz. Not a huge amount of damage here. The flank's coming through, though. Can't find the headshot onto Vasilian. So they keep 3 alive. It's not the worst outcome. Don't think they do lose at least 1 AK in the fray there. But still got the Galils. Can buy out rifles for the rest of the players. But now the guns come out for Copenhagen Flames.
I just see pistols over towards A, and all I think of is Mezzy getting that incredible clutch with the P250. So I will never rule out pistols. It's safe,
No,
it's safe
that's
to say.
fair enough.
Yeah. But you're right. Copenhagen Flames do have the full investment. It looks like they want to take over towards B ramp. Aggressive utility being put down. HooXi's activated towards middle. And a lot of map control has been gathered early for this CT side. Apeks, they kind of just funneled in. There's 4 players just grouped up over towards A. But with the utility being lined up from Stiko, it looks like they want to retake mid.
HooXi playing close here to Donut. He's the one that's going to maybe be challenged first if mid is where they do decide to end up. The smokes are going to come through. He has to make a decision if he wants to stay there or fall back. Roy is here to support and shelf though. He can swing out. The Molotov's blocking him off at the moment. Cypher's actually going to get dinked, but HooXi, he's going to swing out and it's good for 2. Finds the 3rd as well. Fantastic hold from HooXi. The bomb, it's dropped. nawwk, he has to find this kill into Roy as well. Roy can swing out at any moment to disrupt things. And the bomb, it's on an absolute island in mid. Cannot be collected. Zyphon, he's sitting back here. He's going to spot any player that decides to swing in here. He sees jkaem. Going to have to fall back here. Doesn't want to take too many shots here and give away a kill of his own. Oh, almost has a chance there on the jkaem. Swaps to his knife, but does find it in the end. nawwk covered the bomb. Oh, actually swings around, but Roy is there for the trade. Copenhagen Flames, they keep it fairly clean there, and it all comes off the back of that 3k from HooXi.
Yeah, absolutely lovely hold from him over towards middle. Completely shuts down the Apeks attempts at reclaiming the map control. But because they've just accrued a couple of rounds in a row, it means that they can still purchase on this T side. However, it's not going to be the prettiest investment. It's going to be a Deagle, even a P250 for a Cillion, purchasing some utility to try and enable his team, and it looked like it wanted to go a little bit faster towards the B position, but the utility is just too strong from the Flames.
Yeah, look how many CTs are here as well. There's 2 in lane, 1 on site, and then also the 5th that nicoodoz is kind of playing that rotator at the moment. So they've got the stack here ready in position. You can see the T's, they're rethinking this. They've been smoked off. They don't really have a way back into this B side at the moment. Trying to make a decision about how they want to play this one out. We could be in T spawn at the moment, but you can see HooXi, he's deep down mid as well. There's very few openings here. He can just drop this smoke if he gets any contact. Roy jiggling here. Can see something. jkaem is going to maybe take some ground here. You can see Roy not too keen to give the fight over. It's a bit of a split here from the T's. Yabi, he's going to spot something. It's actually going to call in the rotate. Roy trying to find these kills here. Sprays down a Cillion. jkaem, he's been brought low as well, so he's going to get cleaned up. But it's a bit of a misdirection because all of these T players, they're coming out towards A, but Zyphon, he holds them all down. The 3k to find all 3.
Yeah, they just line up for him, and I tell you what, good, just kind of diversion tactics from jkaem, just trying to just divert Copenhagen Flames' attention, but it doesn't matter with that triple spray down over towards A. Copenhagen Flames just relaxing a little bit now. They're 1 round away from tying up the scoreline. And they did so well in their T half to bring forward a number of rounds. And for Apeks, the challenge is now to replicate it and actually do one better. Just reduce these Glocks now, grouping outside towards the A bomb site because they know how potent the utility is for the Flames towards B. They're just going to accelerate in. Zyphon, he's had success here already. And he's actually good for a multi-kill as well. nicoodoz is here on the quick rotate, but it's all Zyphon. Quad kill in the round, and Copenhagen Flames tie the scoreline.
Yeah, fantastic holds over to the A side here from Zyphon. Actually, let slip B side before. I think it's a common thing, right, to get these 2 sides. Like, you always think of the A side being the B side on Ancient. I don't know if you do that. I definitely do that. So people in my matchmaking games do that.
It's an easy one. I think like there was a lot of public outcry at the start, right, where people were saying, "Oh, the bomb sites need to be swapped round." So I can see it. I think that yeah, the bomb site typically normally on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I think so, right? You think it does too?
Yeah.
Think of what other maps are there in Counter-Strike? Vertigo is on the left.
Let's say that. Yeah.
That's a joke.
That's some of them.
Yeah. I think it's just a mental thing. Plus, you know, B site normally isn't the site that you put all your eggs in. It's not the one that sort of has the focus. Yeah. It's normally the A site, right? So I think that's probably part of it. Anyway, going to be getting this gun round underway. The money not in a good place for Apeks here just because they haven't been able to get really anything going here on the T side. Going to be trying mid this time, but HooXi, he's up on shelf. That nade, it's fantastic. The swing out even better to take down chawzyyy. So mid presence completely denied already. And the T's, they're basically back where they started here in T-Spawn, trying to work out how they piece this one together. Looks like it is going to be B where they head towards, but there's 3 players already with advanced positions.
Yeah, we see this quite a lot from Apeks. It just feels like they can't really get out of spawn. Copenhagen Flames, they've just funneled them into choke points time and time again. Yabby and Roy, look at how far advanced they're pushed up. Apeks, they've got to clear these angles. Roy takes the contact, and that allows Yabby to potentially swing in. 20 seconds left on the clock, though. Apeks, they find the trades. The bomb site, it is open because of these advanced positions. HooXi, he's got potential to maybe ruin the party as he rotates in, but he might not even be needed. It's a Zyphon show here on Ancient. nawwk hasn't got enough time to even plant the bomb, and nicoodoz takes the AK out of his hands.
That looked a bit scary then. Apeks didn't really have any right winning those engagements and finding the entry in, but they're just aware that Copenhagen Flames had taken such an advanced position. They're able to find those kills and open the site up. But the rotate, it's there very fast. There's no utility because it's so late in the half. They can't drop any smokes to deny the vision. And in the end, Copenhagen Flames, they take the lead in this series. For the first time in a while now, 11-10. And a chance here to even get another one. As you can see, it's just upgraded pistols in the hands of Apeks. He's flashing the players through into lane here. jkaem going to be leading the charge with the Steagle, but Yabby, he's there on the other side, takes him down. Roy also playing up really advanced here alongside HooXi. He's really been enjoying joining him up here. There's actually a kill onto HooXi, but the damage, it's huge. chawzyyy, he's down to half HP. nicoodoz with a nade takes down Steeko. Now it's just 2 of these T-side players trying to find a way into this site.
Even further damage just coming through that smoke. There's just no room in for Apeks over towards the B bomb site. Go try and regroup towards ramp, but nicoodoz is already posted on the angle. Copenhagen Flames, it feels like they're in full control here. chawzyyy has been boosted up though. Could potentially be a difference maker, but nicoodoz, he knows his angles. He's going to catch out and drop the bomb. And now it's only chawzyyy left with 32 points of HP in this 1 versus 4.
Yeah, that's a difficult one. He's going to find the headshot though. Ooh, and the second. This is a great opening. All right, there's a chance here. There's still 40 seconds left. He's got a smoke. Still to find 2 though, and you can see Roy, he's going to be moving his way into pocket here. They've got a bit of a crossfire set up. He finds the angle though, gets the kill, but is he ready for this player? Almost is, swings in, but Zyphon shuts it down. chawzyyy, it looked like he had an opportunity to do that, but denied at the last second.
Yeah, what a lovely attempt from him after he gets the kill onto nicoodoz and then straight transfers the second. I'm like, okay, there's a potential here. Isolating the gunfight superbly, but unfortunately just cannot convert it for Apeks. They needed a hero. It potentially could have been chawzyyy, but not to be the case. It will be another purchase. nawwk will be wielding this AWP. I think this might be the first time in the half he's actually elected to have it. Finance has never really been there because Apeks haven't been able to get the bomb down. nicoodoz on this tight angle. The run boost is absolutely flawless. jkaem, he gets eliminated, and now it's another man advantage for the Flames.
Again, HooXi playing this close angle here. It's already smoked off, plus he has another smoke to keep mid under control. This has just been basically him holding mid by himself. It's been a fantastic showing from him. And off the back of that utility, he's going to drop the Zyphon. He's pushed up close here, going to drop the bomb. It's jumped all the way through. HooXi also finds a Cillion. nawwk does find the kill on the Zyphon, and chawzyyy, he can activate. Takes down HooXi. And now we're in this 2-on-3. The T's, they have a chance, especially with chawzyyy taking down Jabby here. It's now the 2-on-2. These CTs, one's towards A and one in mid. chawzyyy, he can open up the B side now if he accelerates, and nawwk already on the rotate. They've got 2 smokes. They can open up this B side and get that bomb down.
Yeah, but it's a conditioning from Flames, right? There's been so much presence continuously on this B bomb side that Apeks think that there's another defender, but not to be. They're about to find out that they've got the B bomb site. And they can plant here. It's a 2 versus 2. There is a quick flank though. nicoodoz is already on this shelf position, working his way through, and instead he's not going to go through cave. Actually, he is. Just circumvented his decision just for a moment. But with Roy just pausing the attention over that gunfight, it's so important. nawwk is left alone. 1 versus 2. He's flashed off the angle, and that allows nicoodoz to activate. Completely blindsided is nawwk, and the fuse comes in. Copenhagen Flames survive the scare and eliminate Apeks off this bomb site. 13-10. They're close to maybe taking this to a third.
It's a very nice clutch attempt, though. The 2v4, chawzyyy is able to open up. He's looking so good here. 23 for 13. Really being the difference maker for Apeks and allowing some of these rounds to look like they can happen. nawwk, you could see he expected both of these players to be coming from the CT side, which is why he's playing so progressed up ramp there. Not quite ready for nicoodoz to come out through cave, just because they had thrown that molly down. There hadn't been any action there prior. Well, this is going to be a fast one. chawzyyy, he's pushing up. HooXi, he's flipped the net. He's managed to find his way through. HooXi, I don't think he's aware of this. chawzyy's walked all the way through, and Asilion, he's also found the kill. They can hightail it now to the A site, because chawzyyy, he's walked in and found it empty.
Yeah, chawzyy's done really well here at just finding space. He's been getting into these positions time and time again, but nicoodoz, he's so aware. Even will jump spot towards Temple, gets a lot of information for his team, and that bomb it's going to need to cross. It's going to be difficult. Because nicoodoz, he's already rotated in. Lovely kill on towards Asilion, and whilst the bomb it does go down, it's a man advantage still coming into this retake. And look at this, jkaem, he's so far away. He's over towards middle, trying to hold for this lurk play that isn't going to come in because all the flames, they're rotating through CT. nawwk's posted on the line. It's only him and he can't land the shot. A shadow of a former self towards Dust 2. But hang on a second, nicoodoz, he does overextend. It's still a 2 versus 2, and now nawwk's hitting all the shots. He doesn't quite miss a beat yet, and he'll get the kill through the smoke. It's time to sing his praises once again because he's got Apeks out of a jam. 13 to 11. Copenhagen Flames, it's going to be still going to be a bumpy ride to get it over the finish line.
nawwk missed those shots and he took it personally, then finding 3 incredible kills to secure the round for Apeks. Great decision here to go for the pause, but that all comes down to nawwk on that defensive line there towards A main. Just able to poke and prod as soon as he takes down nicoodoz, and he was the one that was really opening this up for Copenhagen Flames. He's then just able to keep peeking and finding these rifle players. Great stuff there for nawwk, and jkaem also chiming in for a kill of his own through Donut, which keeps them all distracted, keeps the attention focused towards him. And now you can see this is a critical round for Apeks. If they can secure this one, look at the money on the Copenhagen Flames side. Despite the fact that they've won all these rounds consecutively, it's not in a good place. In fact, zyphon has to pull out the mag 7, which is not really where you want to be.
It's one player to wield that weapon. It will be zyphon. He's going to tuck himself right in towards A. Looks to be a change of pace potentially for Apeks, but they're just kind of burning alive. But jkaem's found a gap in between the flames. He cuts down Jabby to size. Roy will rotate in. And HooXi catches out the lurk at chawzyyy. It looked a little bit chaotic. But in amongst it all, Copenhagen Flames come out on top. It's just Asilion. The IGL for Apeks left in this 1 versus 4.
Yeah, not really sure how this one fell apart so quickly. It looked like they were off to a great start there, finding that opening kill. Oh, Asilion just trying to play with nicoodoz here. Forces out the shot. nicoodoz, he repeats into it and shuts him down. 20 on the board for nicoodoz, looking very good on this CT side. Alongside zyphon, also on 20 kills, upgraded that mag 7 to an M4 now. So sadly, we don't get to see any swag 7 in action. I know we all love to see a shotgun kill, but not going to be the case here. And Apeks have actually opted to force this. They know that they're up against map point, and they don't want to let Copenhagen Flames secure it.
No, they don't, and Copenhagen Flames, they're doing everything correctly as well, but Jabby is having a bit of a slow one here. Can't really get the gears going into motion. HooXi, once again, there's a timing that chawzyy's found over towards Donut, and zyphon might be blindsided. Instead, it's going to be HooXi coming right back through the smoke. That's going to put zyphon on red alert. But more importantly, it's going to signal Apeks just to accelerate in. But it's nicoodoz just holding the line from CT. A couple of sniper shots connect. And now it's nawwk in this 1 versus 3.
He's going to jump spot toward nicoodoz. nicoodoz actually going to push in front of it. He has spotted it, so he's aware of it. And does suspect this flank coming through as well. The 1v3, he can piece this together, particularly if he finds Jabby. This is the critical kill, holding this flank. If he can take him down, he has the read, but Jabby has the angle. That's now going to be map point here for Copenhagen Flames, and a chance to take us to overpass.
Quite naturally, Apeks are going to have to force into this one, but the buy, it's not going to be perfect. You can see that jkaem, he's dropped over a flashbang, but that's about it. Asilion reduced to just a Galil. It's not the perfect investment, but Apeks need to make it work. Otherwise, we will be seeing overpass here. Copenhagen Flames, a nice little resurgence. The amount of T rounds that they managed to collect in the first half, it's definitely going to be enough. Already on match point and a lot for them to play with. HooXi just been so dynamic in towards middle. He's taking the space and he's aggressing in. It's a double swing. Roy and HooXi combine. And now it's a two-man advantage. A slight gap in the smoke that he exploits. If Yabby pushes so close towards mid, it's actually jkaem to find him. So the bomb can rotate over. So do the Flames.
It's once again one of these situations where it's a 2-on-4. They have been able to piece these together prior. And jkaem, he's fully blind, but spams the angle. nicoodoz trying to advance forward with a USP. It's a risky move, but it pays off. Now nawwk has to find all three players. He's definitely capable of doing it. HooXi's already low, so just has to find nicoodoz here. Has the angle, trying to tap at it, but that's just going to alert nicoodoz that he's here. He's trying to swing around, but zyphon also chiming in. nicoodoz gets the kill. And that's Copenhagen Flames taking their map pick here on Ancient.
Yeah, much better resurgence from Copenhagen Flames on their more comfortable pick of Ancient. So it's going to take the whole distance, the all 3 maps to decide which one of these two teams is going to be eliminated.